For the next part, let's find domain and range from graph. Okay, so for domain, let's look at the x-axis. Where does it exist? And then let's look at range from your y-axis. For example, this is the graph here. Okay, and then the domain, just read from the x-axis here. So domain is 1 until infinity. 1 is included. How about the range? Let's look at the range from your y-axis. So the graph started here. So your range is from 0 included up till infinity. Let's see the second question here. This is the graph. So we can see that our x-axis take along this number here, but you must stop a bit at 0 and then continue again up until infinity. So your domain is minus infinity until 0, not included, union 0 until infinity. How about the range? Let's see the range here. This is your graph starting from here, and it must go up, okay, because we don't have any number down here at another y. The y is just taking up the value of more than 1. So this is your range. It must be from 1 included until infinity. Why it is included? Because you have the point 1 here. Even though this is not included at 0, 1, but any negative x, you may have the value of 1 here. Now let's see this graph here. This is actually the graph of reciprocal fx 1 over x. Okay, so for the reciprocal graph, you may have asymptote here. Okay, let me show you. You have asymptote here at the line x equal to 0, and also you have asymptote at y equal to 0. So you cannot touch this line and also this line. The domain is all real number except at the point x 0. And then for your range, this is also a real number, but you cannot touch 0. So this is the conclusion of answer: minus infinity until 0, not included, union 0 until infinity, for both domain and range. Let's see for graph number 4. So your x started from here up until here and continue again here up until here. So let me highlight for you. This is it. And then continue again this. So let's conclude our answer. This is from minus 4 included until 1. And another domain is union 2 included until 4 not included. How about the range? So for your range, you are starting from this number here up to this number and up until here. But if you see this graph here, this is also continue included until this point here. So let me highlight for you. Starting with here, the range goes up until this point here. Let me conclude to you. Your y is from negative 3 and then goes up to 3. For negative 3, it is included, but for 3, it is not included because you have a hole here. For the next question here, the graph is this one and also this one. So let us see for your x coordinate here. You're starting with this one here and then continue until minus 2. So this is included, this is not included. So this is considered exists. We can go on. And then the graph goes on and then you stop at this point 4 here. So let me highlight for you. The graph of domain goes up to this point here. So the domain goes from minus 4 included until the point 4 not included. Now let's see for the range. So for the range, you're starting here with the lowest number here, goes up until this point. So that is the first one. And then it continue here up until this point here. So let's continue to highlight it. So let's conclude. Our range now is from negative 3 not included up until minus 1 not included, and then continue. This is from 1, it goes up to 3. So 1 is included, 3 is also included. So let's conclude our answer. The range is from minus 3 until minus 1 not included, union 1 until 3 included. Now let's see the final example. So this is the graph. So your domain goes from negative infinity up until 0, and you must stop here for a while because you have a hole here, and then continue again 0 until infinity. So this is your answer: minus infinity until 0, not included, union, not included, 0 until infinity. So how about the range? Let's see our range here. It goes from down here, but you must stop here and then continue again from here up until infinity. So your range is from minus infinity until minus 1 not included, union minus 1 not included until infinity. So that's the end of 2.1. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.